Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 184. We're the Cooker Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
Yeah,
My
nice.
camera high.
I don't know. You are
Seems
pretty.
a little high.
You do look a little high right now.
Yeah, I'm a little high right now.
Yeah. Dave, you had a pretty eventful weekend, right? You went to Thousand Islands,
Thousand Islands, yeah.
home of the dressing.
How'd you know? Is that true?
Yeah, that's why it's called Thousand Island Dressing.
I know, but I don't know if it
You
came
think
from
they're just
somewhere else.
fucking spitting names out?
I don't know if there was another Thousand Islands somewhere, maybe.
No, I think that's the only Thousand Islands. I don't even know where the Thousand Islands are.
Yes, you do.
No.
They're up above the Adirondacks, up in that area, Alexandria Bay.
Okay, yeah, I know where they are. Follow up. Are there actually 1,000 islands? How many islands are there really?
Definitely not 1,000.
Yeah. Somebody was like, when that was named, they were like, look,
Dude,
let's
like
just call
1,000
it.
islands out there.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, there's like 1,000 islands.
Yeah, man, bro.
They're like, genius. We'll just call it 1,000 islands.
Yeah,
I also got this part. I should probably, before we started recording, I got some new tattoos today. Before you talk about your story, Dave. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Jupiter. Go ahead, say the joke.
Dude, it's never gonna get old.
And then I got Latin ad astra per aspera, which means to the stars through hardship. Because I've dealt with a lot of bullshit in my life.
Right.
To the stars, dude. Anyways,
let me get a different language on my arm.
Yeah. Anyways, so this is the start of the sleeve.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get fucking ice cubes right here. They're like, dude, what's that? I'll be like, ice in my
I was like, where are you going with this? Yeah, I guarantee every time I say I have Uranus on my arm, people are gonna be like, you got Uranus?
Dude, what's up?
Fucking bunch of losers. Anyway, so you're weekend at the Thousand Islands.
Yeah, I got a little tan.
I can see that. Yeah, you got a lot tan.
Yeah, dude, like I'm looking in this light, I look really tan, but like it's surprising. The first day, no sunscreen at all. And I was like, you know how when you start feeling the sun like burnt, you're just sitting, you're like,
when you start feeling your skin cooking a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, I should probably put some on. So like the next day, I was putting it on, and then I was standing in the sun playing yard games, and I was just standing in it, and I was like, dude, I gotta put more on.
Yeah, gotta reply.
Putting 50 SPF.
Yeah, not FPS.
Yeah. Putting 50 SPF on my body, and I put too much on.
Why?
Like, because I'm not tan except for my face.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, you can't put that 50 SPF. That's blocking out. That's just like wearing a shadow.
There's definitely a little bit, but like I thought I was 100% I was going to get burnt. Like my chest got a little red. Like it's definitely, I think it's still a little red, but nothing's irritating. But you can obviously tell on my face that I usually don't look this dark. Yeah, you said you had an exciting weekend. How did you hear from people or?
No, I
just assume.
I just looked at your story on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, and it just. I assume when you're out with a bunch of friends on a vacation, you're gonna have an exciting, fun weekend, and I would hope that was the case.
I did.
I saw you were shirtless a couple times, so
dude, I was shirtless. There were so many shirtless guys there, dude. We all had our socks on though.
Hey, happy Pride Month.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if I could say it, but
oh god, we're gonna offend people on the first day of Pride Month. We're gonna offend the gay community.
No, I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. But also, actually, shout out to all the gays out there.
Yeah, true. Shout out. I have
shout out.
I like rainbows. What?
All right.
They're the rainbows.
They're the rainbows.
So
I don't know if you can just call them the rainbows.
I don't know. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were trying to we went to a winery.
Oh.
We were right on the lake. So that was cool. Paddle boarding, yard games, drinking, of course.
Yeah.
Cookouts. And of course, obviously all of that was, Memorial Day weekend. So
yeah,
shout out to people who have served. But
really quick, Memorial Day, is that people just is that
it's to memorialize the people who have fallen.
Right. So that's for the people who have died.
Yes.
And then Veterans Day.
That are the people who are living
The
the
servers.
I think it's both.
Oh,
any day like that is any. It's like Memorial Day, 4th of July, and
well, 4th of
Veterans
July
Day.
is our country's fucking freedom.
Yeah, but all of those, I would put it in as.
So should I have thanked Tyler yesterday, or not yesterday? Fucking Monday.
He's not a veteran.
You see, serving. I was wondering, but we just said Veterans Day is for people who are serving.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I said who have served.
So Memorial Day is people who have served and died. Veterans Day is people who have served.
But then I also said who have died too, because they have served.
That's fair. They have served. But you can't thank them. They're dead.
You can remember though.
Well, then what does Tyler get? And I'm pretty sure Tyler said we can thank him on Veterans Day because
no, we can't. No, 100%. We can thank a veteran any day. They get all the days.
Well, yeah. Anybody who is serving can be thanked.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, you can thank. I think.
But I shouldn't have said Tyler, hey, happy Memorial Day to Tyler specifically. Because I'm not memorializing him for shit. Memorializing is not a word, by the way.
I don't think it is. But I think if you really broke it down,
there's probably rules. We'll look at. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but I'll continue with my story.
Yeah. There's no way you can continue with your story while looking this up. I already know that for a fact.
So I'll just type it in. But I'm pretty much done because this kind of a gist of that. It was a fun weekend, cookouts. How
many people were there?
18 was the biggest number.
Christ.
Yeah, dude, this house was so cool. People
was it like a coming and going thing? Like people were coming and going all weekend, or
18 to start with, then 2 people left on Sunday, and then 2 more people left on Monday. So at the end there were only 14, but at the beginning 18 people.
Yeah.
Slept 20, so we could have added 2 more.
Damn.
The bunk beds that they had, Verbo. The bunk beds that they had were a little sketch, for sure.
More sketch than the bachelor party bunk beds.
Yeah, these ones were straight up built with 2x4s. The ones that were at the bachelor party
were actual bunk beds.
Yeah,
yeah,
finished, and you weren't going to get a sliver when you got out of bed to pee in the middle of the night. But yeah,
you know what? Really quick to interrupt you again. I know that you're trying to tell a story. I think that we might be 2 of the only people in the world. Let's just say 2 of the very few people in the world that say sliver and not splinter when referring to a piece of wood lodged into your skin. I've never met anybody outside of our family.
I've definitely heard sliver multiple times. Who says splinter? I've never heard anybody say splinter.
People say splinter.
I don't know. It's
like a splinter of wood. Yeah, but you say sliver to anybody outside. When's the last time we talked? You said sliver to anybody outside of the family or outside of Buffalo, New York.
I literally think on this weekend I was fucking taking something out and someone was like, "Yo, you got a sliver?" Oh. Unless they said splinter and I just heard sliver.
You heard sliver.
I don't know.
Because the words are interchangeable. They are.
Yeah.
But I've said sliver before, specifically down here, and everyone's like, "Did you say sliver?" Yeah, I got a little sliver of wood. Yeah, no, you got a splinter. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
I don't know. Splinter just seems so big.
Yeah, I got a little.
It seems like a big word.
Yeah.
Sliver. It doesn't even sound like a word.
Doesn't even sound like. I was just gonna say that. The more we say it, the more it just sounds like we're saying liver, but having trouble talking.
Yeah. Sliver, I feel like is like a little. Oh, I'll tell you this story. I was doing pull-ups. So they basically had our shack next to the water, but with no siding. Because it was just there. You could sit under it, shade, whatever.
Right.
Nice little.
So just like poles on a roof.
Yeah, and like a deck.
Yeah.
And so I was doing pull-ups on the cross or whatever I was doing.
Yeah, you're getting yoked.
Getting yoked on the cross beams. And someone was like, do a muscle up. Do you know what that is? No,
What is
muscle
that?
up is when you go like this, and then push
Oh, yeah,
yourself
yeah, yeah.
up. And so I was like, well, I can't do it while I'm under the thing. I'd have to do it onto the roof.
Yeah.
So I take my left hand, I go like this, and I fucking grab it. Little did I know that the roof is tin,
Ooh.
and I just fucking ding, and I'm like, ah. And I just like go to the house. I'm just like, fuck, dude. I'm just like, it's not that big anymore. But I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna put my hand there because it's gonna
It's gonna get blurry. I saw it. Just put it up next to your head. Yeah, I can see it.
it wasn't sliced. I kept saying I sliced my hand, but I mean it was a good it was
a good gash.
cut. But yeah, I was like, oh, let me get a band-aid on that bitch.
Yeah.
The first aid kit. They had, thankfully,
I thought you were gonna say you burned yourself on it because it was a tin roof.
No. That would have sucked.
That would have sucked
too,
so bad. I would rather cut myself than burn myself any day.
No, because I feel like if I burned, like it wouldn't have that type of burn, I feel like wouldn't have been, it would have just been like, oh, shit, not like a real burn, because I would have realized right
dude.
away.
Tin, I mean, like if it's in direct sunlight, that metal, it can get hot.
Yeah, it can get you, I guess. But yeah, I think I threw up first night, of course. But that was because once again I played Stack Cup. I can't play Stack
Just
Cup.
get better at it.
You can't get better at Stack Cup.
You can get better at Stack Cup.
I'm sorry. You can get better at Stack Cup, but you can't get better at the fact of, hey, I'm still downing different types of drinks.
Well, if you're really good at Stack Cup, you never have to drink anything. I was at a party for the Super Bowl. I was at the Super Bowl
see
party.
What you mean.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't even think the cups came to my side of the table.
Yeah, thinking about it now, I think I only had one. So maybe it wasn't
Stack Cup.
I didn't even drink that much. I don't even know why I threw up.
Because you're a little bitch.
Maybe I did. I don't know. But yeah, so I took it easy the second night.
That's good. That's good.
Sunday. Sunday was a good day. Sunday was a good, just like straight buzz.
Yeah.
All throughout the day.
All day long.
That's when we went to the winery. It was good. Yeah, good times. So pretty much the whole shebang. We tried to break a watermelon with our thighs. If you know me, dude, there's nothing down there.
Yeah.
So they're like, Dave. I'm like, you think I could do it?
Y'all are tripping. Maybe I'm overconfident. I think I could do it. I'm aware that I have chicken legs.
Dude, Will couldn't do it.
But I got strong legs, Dave.
Dude, this guy who had 4 people on his back couldn't do it.
Why was he on his what?
There was him on the bottom. A guy jumped on. A girl jumped on.
What's that?
And I jumped on. It means he can.
Was he fucking sitting on the watermelon?
No. I'm saying like this dude who works out every day.
Oh.
Who could hold 3 people on his back for a little bit.
Well, he's got good upper body strength. I'm not saying he's got good thigh strength.
Either way, dude, there's no way that you could even do it.
I think I could do it.
You do not have strong legs in the
I got strong legs. When it comes to squeezing things with my legs, I got strong legs.
You're delusional. Dude, there's no way. Go buy a watermelon. Dude, you ever seen someone break a watermelon with their thighs? Their thighs are bigger than your whole body.
Yeah. It's not about how big your thighs are. It's about how much pressure can you apply in between your legs.
Dude, it fucking hurts. Okay?
I believe that.
Dude, it hurts. Yeah.
I think I could do it.
All right, whatever.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, fucking buy a watermelon July 4th. Try and fucking do it.
Does it have to be July 4th?
No,
that's how long I have to prepare myself. Is I have 1 month of preps.
Yeah, July 4th is a good watermelon day.
It is a quality watermelon day.
I was seeing if there was any. I had a watermelon shirt on that weekend.
I saw that. I showed. I don't remember who I was with. I showed that picture to somebody. And I was like, you see this shirt? I was like, this is my favorite shirt that my brother owns.
Dude, it was so, look at this one picture, dude. When we were out by the water, like everyone's shirt is fucking just go, like, look at this picture, dude.
Dude, that's fire.
I got 2 drinks in my hand.
Put that like, I mean, start an album. Put that on an album
Dude,
cover. Or
right?
something.
That's an album cover right
Yeah,
there.
that's good. That's
Uh,
an Insta post right there.
yeah, I was gonna post. A lot of people posted, and I was like, man, whatever. I just posted the one of me eating a burger.
Yeah.
Enough said. But yeah, that was my weekend.
I didn't do anything for Memorial Day weekend. I had the weekend off, which was great. I just didn't do shit. And the weather was, well, that's not true. I didn't do, I hung out with Tyler and Katie. They were down here.
Oh, right up. Yeah, I'm gonna call them out. They're stupid.
The, holding the buttons for the pictures.
But
Did you see what happened though?
No.
So like there's this thing at Magic Kingdom. During the for the parade, the Festival of Fantasy parade, they have what's called the Grand Marshals. They pick random people in the park every day to be the Grand Marshals of the parade. Sometimes it's not so random. Sometimes I think it's like if they have like, Make-A-Wish kids there, they'll like try and get the Make-A-Wish kids or families. And so they pick them and they're the first people to go down the parade. They get put in a special vehicle. They get these special ears and they wave to everybody and everybody loses their fucking minds over these people because they think they might be famous. They're not. They're very rarely famous. So Tyler and Katie were taking pictures with their buttons and somebody came up and they were like, it was a group of people that came up and they picked them to be the Grand Marshals.
Wow.
Which like
how excited were they?
They were fucking like stoked. Well,
Yeah.
Katie, I think specifically was stoked.
Katie.
Tyler probably didn't really understand.
He's
But then
like,
when they
"What
were
the fuck's
doing
going
it,
on?"
when they were actually doing it, they were saying that they were both like, it was pretty exciting for both of them. Tyler was saying all weekend long, I was going to move down here and work for Disney. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, he's not.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Dude, I bet you any money it was hotter up here than it was hotter down there than it was down there. It was so hot.
There was one, it was like 80s all weekend.
Dude,
there was one day that they were here and we looked and it was warmer in Buffalo than it was, or it was the same temperature in Buffalo.
It was 89 today.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's it right now? Let me check. It is currently 83.
It's 87 right now.
Yeah, it's about to rain, so the temperature's dropping.
That's wild.
The high today was 85, so you still beat us today.
By the way, Memorial Day, a day on which those who died in active military service are remembered.
Right.
So.
And then Veterans Day?
What
Veterans Day?
Veterans Day.
While you're looking that up.
For honoring military veterans who are people who have served. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I thought it was. And then Tyler last year on Veterans Day, or whenever the last Veterans Day was, I don't know when it is.
November.
Huh?
November 11th.
Oh, okay. So this past Veterans Day, Tyler was like, he was like, yeah, you're allowed to thank me on Veterans Day. I'm like, yeah, but is it for you? I go, you're not a veteran.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. And we can thank Dad.
Yeah.
But a memorial service, hey, fuck you.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Can't thank him.
Can't thank him.
It's
Can't
just against the rules.
Tyler's not dead. Tyler's not dead. Can't thank Dad either. He's not dead.
That's what I'm saying. I was talking about Dad.
Yeah.
Tyler, Veterans Day, I mean, maybe we shouldn't.
Actually, no, I can't. We couldn't thank Dad either way. Even after Dad does die, we can't thank him on Memorial Day.
I'm talking about, wait, what?
On Memorial Day, after the first Memorial Day that comes about after Dad passes away.
Right.
In whenever the fuck year he passes away.
You can't thank him?
We can't. It's not that we're thanking people on Memorial Day. You don't remember.
We're honoring.
You don't honor him though, because it says people who have died that were in the line of service.
Right up.
Right up. What?
Right on. I meant to say. Yeah, in active. Military.
Active. Dad's not active. Dad hasn't been active in a hot minute.
Who died in active military service? Okay.
So we can only honor Dad on Veterans Day.
Right. But once again, you just honor everybody.
Just honor them all the time. They're serving our country, or they have served our country. And so you just say, hey, thanks. Even if they didn't do anything.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I've been getting hooked on some Starry lately. I don't know if you've had this yet.
I've seen it. Mom got it the one day.
Yeah. It's just Sierra Mist. Sierra Mist is gone
Yeah.
now, so they replaced it with they renamed it Starry. Tastes
It's not
exactly the
gone,
same.
is it?
Yeah, Sierra Mist is
Why?
Sierra Mist is now Starry.
I guess I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, this is Sierra Mist.
So that's a Pepsi product.
This is a Pepsi product. Let me double check that before I just put my foot in my mouth. PepsiCo. Yep.
I'm going to the reason why I have to get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah,
I'm
short
going-
episode today, guys. Sorry about that. I know that none of you give a shit, but
but I'm going to hike some mountains. Going to hike Adirondack Mountain.
at 7 p.m.
No, I'm driving to Rochester
Hmm.
to be able to not have to drive there tomorrow, so I can be there when the person who lives there and I go to pick up the other person on the way.
So wait a second. You got to rush out of here just to drive an hour?
Yeah, I want to get there. We got shit to do.
What are you doing tonight?
Well, when I get there, we're finishing up whatever she's got. She said, "Well, I'm putting you to work when you get here."
Oh,
And two, and two, if we have time, going to a Greek festival is why I brought this up too. And I guess there's a Greek festival in Buffalo too.
Yeah, there usually is.
Never heard of it.
That's
Never
because
knew
you're
it
not
was.
Greek. So
True that. I wish I was. But
you'd tan a lot better if you were.
yeah, well, I tan pretty well.
I'd tan a lot better if we were Greek.
True that.
True that. Right up.
Right up. So yeah, I'm hoping that they said the food stopped at 9. So I'm hoping that with whatever she's got to do, we finish before, because I want to get some fucking souvlaki and some pita, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
like, come on. I'm going to a Greek festival. I have to.
I think that's all they have there.
Well, they have other food.
They probably
That's
have
something
lamb.
about like, yeah, they had lamb.
Lamb's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, lamb is a thing, but it's a Greek thing.
Yeah,
is
that's what I
you
meant.
to say. I want to go to Greece.
Dude, I'd love to go to Greece.
You ever like that water? I just looked at this picture. The water. I want to go to one of those places that has the water that's so fucking blue.
The water there. I want to go to one of those places that has the water. It's crystal clear. It's like
Dude,
fucking
it's like, what is that?
Yeah,
What's
it's
in
blue.
that water?
blue as shit. Not toxic waste. That's what's not. That's what's in the water.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
They just give a shit about their environment, you know?
you see the way?
I don't know what you're doing. Like, yeah. No, I'd love to go to fucking Greece. It's like,
Oh yeah, like Greece. What's it called? Where Jimmy and Ellen went. The
Mykonos.
The Mykonos. No, that wasn't it.
Isn't it the Poconos?
Yeah, it's the Poconos, and that's in like fucking New York.
There's something with an M. The Maldives.
Maldives. That's where they went. Yeah.
Yeah. The Mykonos. Mykonos must be a thing. Or is it maybe it's a brand.
No, that's like a person's name. like Mykonos. It's a Greek name, right?
Dude, I don't know.
Mykonos.
How are you spelling it?
It's a city in Greece. Oh no, sorry. Yeah,
Mykonos,
Oh, no,
island
it's a
in Greece. All right, I wasn't that far off. there.
Island.
Are the Poconos a thing though?
Yeah, Poconos are in New York.
How do you spell that?
Pocahontas. Poconos Mount. Oh, Pennsylvania. Sorry,
Poconos. They're mountains.
Pennsylvania.
I saw you're gonna love this. I saw something that maybe you won't love this. I love this. I saw something on TikTok today while I was getting the tattoo. And it's, have you seen those like my boyfriend's or my girlfriend's beige flag? You know what those are?
No.
It's not sexual. So
No, I know, but I'm guessing it's like a red flag, but it's beige.
yeah, it's like a red flag or yeah, or whatever you could, I guess green flags is the opposite. Beige is just like things that are like are not serious, but they're like, it's like, why does my boyfriend do this? Or why does my girlfriend do this?
Oh,
So one
okay.
today was my boyfriend's beige flag is that he will continue conversations
When they should be
hours
over.
or days after they've happened
Oh,
and expect me to remember exactly what we were talking about. And I was laughing at that because the way that she like worded it was like, we'll be talking about going over to a friend's house for dinner at 9 a.m. And then the net or a little bit later in the day, we'll be going out for a walk and he'll be like, 4 p.m. That's pretty late for dinner, isn't it?
oh.
And I was like, shit, I do that exact same thing. Like it'll just, and the same thing happened to me at work the other day. Somebody was saying something to me and like a good 20 minutes had gone by. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't have to do that thing later today. And then they were like, what? And I was like, oh, well,
Yeah.
you would ask me. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh
like
shit, that was
remember
like
30
20
minutes
minutes
ago?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that was 20 minutes ago. And I realized that I used to do that to you like all the time when we were
I was gonna
younger.
say I do that.
Yeah.
I remember, I'm sure you've done it.
You used to get annoyed with me constantly that I would do it.
I
Because
don't
I'd be
remember
like, we'd just be like sitting there and I'd be like, what? And it'd be like, I probably still do it to you, but it's like several minutes have gone by.
that. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You know, you opened your mouth an hour ago and I didn't respond and respond.
Yeah. Shannon used to do that. I'm sure she still does. She's just in another country now, so I would have no way of knowing. But she would just start talking about something with no context, and I'm like, "What are you? Where are
Dude,
you
I
at
do that
right
all
now?"
the time.
I'm
I
like,
never had context.
I need something. I need you to start a conversation with, "Hey, do you remember this? Okay, well, how about this?" As opposed to just, yeah. So I was thinking, she said this, but I don't really know, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, details, flex, plot, middle, end,
Yeah.
condense it. Beginning, middle, end,
Yeah,
condense it.
beginning, middle, end. That's it.
You know, that's what is that from?
I don't know, but I know exactly. I
Yeah.
know it.
Like, beginning, middle, end, condense it.
I feel like it's from
Transformers.
Yeah.
Agent Simmons.
I'm so fucking smart, dude.
I was literally.
That was like the first movie.
That was the second movie.
Second movie.
Because he's talking to Jetfire.
Mm.
I am Jetfire.
Yeah. If you're gonna see the new one?
Yeah,
it's like Rise of the Beast or something like that.
Yeah,
looks pretty good.
Yeah, whatever.
Gonna be honest. Looks.
I'm sure
good.
I'll still like it, but there's nothing better than the first two.
Probably. You know what I did watch the other day, and by the other day I mean 2 days ago. That's the other day. I watched that movie Air about.
I want to see that.
Yeah, about the Air
Matt
Jordans.
Damon and
dude
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, first of all, directed by Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, it was. I mean, it is so good. I don't know how, because obviously it's based on a true story, or it is a true story. I don't know how insanely accurate they were, but I hope to God that it was exactly how it played out in real life, because it was so fucking good. There's like, I'm not going to give a huge spoiler, but there's like a speech, there's like a monologue that Matt Damon gives, and I literally almost started crying. It was fucking insane.
That's so this is Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said he's still alive, right?
Yeah, he's 60.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he said like the actor who plays his mom, he like picked her out.
Viola Davis.
He was like, I want her to play my mom.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like Viola Davis, perfectly famous, like very successful on her own. But like to be picked by Michael Jordan to play his mom, who by the way is still alive, his mom. Not that that shouldn't be that surprising. Like mom is older than Michael Jordan and grandma's still alive, but but anyways, so like that's pretty sick to be like, hey, I want you, Viola Davis, to play my mom.
If I remember correctly, I think he did actually pick. He was like, yo, you can make this movie, but she's got to be my mother.
That's sick.
I feel like that's a slap in the face to his mom, though, you know?
What, you think they're gonna pick her?
No, I know that. No, not that. But like, it's like, you think she's gonna be a better mother than I am?
Oh.
You know, than I was. You think she could play me better than me?
I could actually picture, based on the movie and the way Viola Davis portrayed his mother, I feel like that is something that she could say.
Yeah. I pulled up my open Google on my phone. I was going to look something up. But mom's calling me.
Classic.
I'm not going to answer.
Good.
That over there. So yeah, this weekend, hiking some mountains. By the way, I found out this is going to be like a 10-hour hike.
Which mountain or mount? You're hiking mountains.
Two mountains. It kind of like
it's only 10 hours if you make it 10 hours.
True. It's one. It kind of goes like they both start the same, and then you go up one, and you come back down, then you go up the other, and then you come back down. So they kind of Y off of each other.
I would like to do so the Adirondacks that like you can hike. It is the Adirondacks, I think. They've got like the
46ers.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I mean, there's just like no chance. I guess there's not no chance, but at 27 years old, it's pretty difficult to just now join that club.
Well, I ain't joining a club.
Well, you're not actually joining a club, but it's like to hike 46 peaks.
It's not
people say that takes like a good chunk of your life.
I don't think so. I mean, if we're doing 2 right now on a weekend.
Okay, so you'd need 23 weekends if you did 2 every weekend.
Yeah, dude.
That's not right. You would need, it is. Yeah. 23.
2 times 33. But obviously
I was doing 46 divided by 2, but okay.
Obviously there's some that you're not, like the biggest one, Mount Marcy. I don't think you're gonna hit that for one day.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do 2 on that day, probably.
I mean, you could still do 2 a weekend.
You still could. Yeah, you could literally take Friday,
Sunday.
Yeah. I might wear you out that you're doing 2 mountains, and I don't know.
I also don't know. Just what I've heard, it's very difficult for people to do it. That's why it's like an exclusive thing. That's why they gave themselves an name. If everyone could hike 46 peaks, they wouldn't be called the 46ers.
I think people are just thinking, they're like, oh my God, 46? Bunch of fucking pussies, dude. I'll tell you how I feel. Dude, I mean, honestly, this is what I think. It's probably going to be hard because I was like, dude, we're going to have to bring a stretcher because you're carrying my ass down after I hike fucking.
Dave, you've hiked so many mountains.
Dude, the highest mountain we've hiked, right? Cadillac Mountain.
Yeah.
1,500 feet.
Yeah.
You want to know how tall these ones are?
They're bigger than that?
4,400 feet.
You sure it's 1,500 for Cadillac?
Yeah, I've checked because I was like, oh, I thought it was like 5,000. I could do this. 1,500. It's like 1,536. I go, I'm doubling this?
Damn. I think you're almost spot on with 1,536, by the way.
I think it is. I think I am. I think I've looked it up multiple times because I keep thinking it's 5,000. 1,532.
Oh.
That's tough. Yeah, one is 4,100 and one is 4,400.
Dude, that's fucked. These are in New York?
Yeah.
I didn't think New York had mountains that big. I knew we had mountains. I didn't think they were that big.
Well, yeah, they're that big. And I was like, how cold could it get up there? You know, because I'm wondering like how they're like for every 1,000 feet you go up, knock down like, you know, if it's like a warm day, you knock down like 5 degrees.
Forever 5 degrees?
So it's like if it's 60 degrees outside, it's going to be like 40 degrees when you get up there. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. I was like,
for every
did you do that math right? Yeah. 4,000, 5 times 4. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was like 5.2 degrees, but I was like 5 degrees.
That's insane. I didn't know it drops 5 degrees.
Yeah. So I guess.
Yeah, but realistically, that first 5 doesn't even fucking matter because you're sweating your ass off.
You're sweating your ass off the whole time, probably.
Yeah, but you'll notice a 20-degree difference. You won't notice you probably won't notice the first 10 because it'll feel good.
So I got like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna wear jeans. I was
Are they?
gonna buy.
They're not steep, are they?
I
Like it's
hope
not like
not
an
because
intense.
I don't have good boots to wear. I was trying to buy some, but I kind of fucked up my timing and everything. So
Yeah, you don't necessarily need good boots. What you need is just like if you can
you
find
need
out if you can find where those. You remember those like spike things that mom bought us a million years ago for Christmas that were like for the
those are
ice?
for ice.
Yeah, but if you toss them on, you're gonna have good grip.
No, not on rocks. If it's
Yeah,
rocky,
sure you will.
I feel like those would slip because rocks are not penetrable by a little spike.
You'd be
Ice
surprised what
is.
rocks are penetrable by.
But
Don't think that's a word either, by the way.
I want good boots. Like I want good ankle support. That's what I want.
You do need some good ankle support.
So I'm
So
either
what boots are you
wearing.
bringing?
I got my Tims.
Dude. There
That's
must be
what
better boots.
I got Tims. I've got those. I'm gonna just bring sneakers because once again, I think this is just like a trail that goes. I
Yeah,
don't think it's
similar
like
to Cadillac.
precipice. You know, if I did precipice in sneakers, I think I'm chilling.
Yeah, probably.
So
I would say just I don't know if you had another pair of boots like the
I'm
pair
gonna
of boots
bring
that I
both.
bring.
I'm gonna bring my Tims. I'm gonna bring those winter boots that I got.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring the sneakers, and if I have time, I probably won't. But I'm gonna say I'll stop at Dick's in Rochester. But
good.
whatever.
I remember what I was gonna say. I made some hot pepper salad the other day.
Dad just made some.
Dad did. It's probably because I called him and told him I was making some. Um, I was coming home from work and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking craving some hot pepper salad, and I have frozen hot peppers from last season. That I just tossed in the. I grew them myself. Tossed them in the freezer.
Right.
And so I was like, I'm gonna run to the store. I'm gonna buy some tomatoes, onions, whatever. And called up Dad because I couldn't remember all the ratios of everything. Made it, took a bite out of it, got a pepper seed straight to the back of the throat. I like slurped it off the spoon, just hit me right in the back, and I was like, oh god, it was fucking hot. And I was like, maybe it's just because the pepper seed hit me. Dude, this hot pepper salad is hands down the hottest hot pepper salad I've ever had.
Damn.
Like for every slice of bread that I take with some on it, I need another slice of bread just to soak up the heat.
Right.
It's insanely hot. I told Dad I'm gonna have to like bring
peppers
home,
down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring home some of the. I have another bag of frozen peppers. I'm gonna have to fucking bring those home next time I come home so he can try them. It's crazy. I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself.
Never again biting into a pepper when Dad asked me to.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, I've survived, but just I will survive. But dude, that shit's spicy, right? Biting right into the seeds of a pepper.
Yeah, it's tough. Anything now is nothing compared to the time I tried a Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That was the worst decision I ever made in my entire life. I've made a lot of bad decisions in my life. That's the worst one.
This is so dumb.
Yeah.
Never.
Ugh.
All right. I think we got a wrap.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's get into some trivia. This is last week of trivia, by the way. So
Great.
if you get this right, we'll go to tiebreaker. If I get it right, then I win.
If I get it wrong.
What?
Said I hope I get it wrong.
No, nice.
All right. So me a number.
25.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 2, 23, 24. What game won the Game of the Year award at the game? Jesus Christ. Game won the Game of the Year award at the Game Awards 2017. What kind of game we talking about? Like a video game?
That's 2017. Let's see. It can't be Fortnite.
Why not?
Because 2017 is when the game just came out.
I'm going Fortnite, bro.
Dude, it's not Fortnite. Think about it. Fortnite wasn't even popular until 2018. Well, wait a second.
I'm going Fortnite. Locked in.
Because we played Fortnite.
I played Fortnite in high school.
I know that. We played Fortnite New Year's Eve going into 2018. That's when we brought all the TVs over to Jake's house.
Oh, is that when that was?
Yeah. So it was popular in 2017, but when are the Game Awards? Can you look up when the Game Awards are?
No.
Why not? I just want to know if I'm copying your answer or if I'm putting my own. December. Okay. Which means end of the year. It could be Fortnite. You know what? I'm gonna go with.
Go ahead, copy me.
I'm not. I'm going with the game Heads Up.
Heads Up.
Yeah, you know the game where you put some shit on your forehead and you say, "Am I this?" The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. That game just came back out, didn't it? No, the Tears of the Kingdom just came out.
Been out for a while.
Fucking stupid. At least you had a video game.
Let's see. Come on.
What's that?
It's too late.
A ticky phobia?
How
Go up to number 2.
long does a koala Joey? What the fuck? Stay in its mom's pouch after birth. It's called a Joey too for a koala.
Yeah.
Okay. How long does a koala Joey stay in its mom's pouch after birth?
I'm locked in.
6 months.
3 months. Oh, you fuck.
They're tiny, about the size of a jelly bean at birth, using essential instincts. A newborn.
Dude, the size of a jelly bean?
That's crazy. And remain there for about 6 months. Dude, what? There's no way. They're born
just
this big?
They're just pooping out jellies?
Dude, no way. Yeah, I'll take that. So what? Now we have to do a tiebreaker? Oh, that's next week. Right?
We could do it now if you wanted to.
Let's just do it next week.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it next week.
I wrote it down so I remember because we both know you'll forget.
Yeah. Underscore David Shark. Oh, no. Eat of the week. It's gonna have to be. Dude. Oh, dude. Some guy. Somebody in the Thousand Islands. They brought some marinated chicken that was like buffalo chicken barbecue and like just buffalo chicken. 2 bags of some big breasts.
Big old chicken titties.
Yeah. And it was good. Toss it on the grill. Just kind of, then we were like, we sliced it because there was only like 4, I think, but they were huge. So we sliced it for everyone else. Just, made a little Sammy.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of the Sammys.
Dude, I love Sammys. Underscore David Sharkey underscore though is my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Nice.
Sounds like I missed something.
Yeah, your Twitter usually is what you also say.
Yeah, sometimes I skip it, but if you want to add T-Shark101.
There you go. Anyways, you can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky7. My eat of the week is gonna be, I bought a frozen pizza from Target the same night that I bought the stuff for that pepper salad. I then put said hot pepper salad on said pizza.
Yep.
Delicious.
What kind of frozen pizza?
Red Baron.
Me too.
Yeah, dude, slaps.
I love Red Baron.
So good. DiGiorno's great. DiGiorno's like $7 a pizza though.
I like Red Baron.
Red Baron's great. I got their brick oven. That's what I always go for. Brick oven pizza.
I don't know what to grab, but it's Red Baron.
Yeah.
Red Baron.
I still have a little bit. I actually bought 2 pizzas. I have the other one in my fridge because I made it last night. So I'll be having that right after we're done recording.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. Anyways, as for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSGPod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok.
What about you?
What?
You didn't say yours.
I start with mine. You always
I'm
get it
supposed to start with
wrong.
mine.
You don't have to.
No, but that's what I usually did.
That's what you usually do, and that's what you were about to do, and then you were like, actually, no, eat of the week. And I was like, why are you doing it backwards? That's why you thought you forgot something.
Oh,
Because you did it backwards.
Just see, why would I want to end with the eat of the week? Wouldn't I want to end with my socials?
I don't fucking know, dude.
All right, whatever. Good. They did the podcast. Whatever.
As for the shuffle, you can follow us on Twitter, CSG Pod, that's CSG POD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. What?
You know
What
what
now?
SGSG. That's what you're saying.
I slur my words a little bit, all right? Maybe I have an issue. At CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys. Was that good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, you fuck. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. I actually want to give a quick shout out to people who are listening on Spotify specifically. That's where we're going to make any money from this fucking podcast because we use Spotify for podcasters. We also upload, of course, everywhere. But if you're listening on Spotify, thank you so much. And make sure you click follow or subscribe on there if there is a button for it. I don't actually know because I don't use Spotify. But we had 165 listeners or listens one day, like last week. I don't know what the fuck happened, but one day last week we just had 165 listens. So shout out to everybody that listened that day.
Shout out 165.
Might be a bot. Shout out to that bot. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening, watching, subscribing. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.